Restart.
Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everythin Yet Nothin. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and talk about a variety of LGBTQ topics to the lifestyle of a gay hillbilly. Watch out, folks. These hills don't just got eyes. They got themselves a vodcast. Now, here's T-Roy.
Hey, welcome to Everything Yet Nothing. Tonight we have a freaking phenomenal band on that you're going to be able to learn about and see and pretty much hang out with us. And I tell you, they're really freaking kick-ass individuals. I met every one of them. Got to chill, visit, and get to know each other, and they're just absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. And their music, oh my god, it is today. And I screamed, and I was like jumping up and down, and I yelled so much that
he didn't have a voice for days.
For almost a week, over a week, and but it was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again, and it will be again for sure. And I got some really good pictures too, which we'll how about
reveal?
Later? Huh?
We'll reveal later.
Reveal, yeah. We'll reveal these pictures that they have no idea.
You've been talking along, Mr. P-Roy?
We have them on here, and that we're gonna pop them up. So don't say anything, okay? Like nothing. Don't sound nothing.
We have them in the back with it in the studio.
Yeah, they can't hear shit.
In the green room.
So,
you are the father. No.
You are my father. So, yeah, the weather's been kind of okay here. A couple of rainy days. Tomorrow in Branson.
Well, we really needed it.
We really did because it was so dry. I had to mow the yard, and it really sucks whenever it's so dry. The dust gets up in your face, and it's like you're dying, coughing, all that. Yeah. So we needed it. And
I don't know anything about
the grass needed it, all that stuff. So tomorrow in Branson on 248 and Gretna, right? Branson Meadow Mouse. At the Glen shows, there is going to be a drag show.
What?
And it's going to be
drag in Branson?
Falling into fantasy. I know, right? In Branson?
How dare there be drag in Branson?
How dare it?
It's only been going on for the last 20-some years.
And whoever got that shit started, yeah, I give them kudos. I give them cooties. Kudos. You have anything to say or bring up on here?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I was going to say that it's at 4580 Gretna Road at Mr. Glen Shows.
Yeah, 4580 Gretna Road.
At 10 o'clock.
Doors open at 9.
You want to get there a little early because VIP is already sold out. So you're going to have to find yourself a seat because VIP is all around the stage.
Yes.
So you want to get there a little earlier than 10 o'clock.
You want to be there for the first performance because...
What's that the Monets say? Michaela Monet and Zoe Monet. If you're watching this, I stole this from you. Beat us there. Don't meet us there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, we got some good. Well, good evening, Kathy. Anyways, got some good talent coming up. Some local queens. So.
Yeah, 2 of them actually. You'll meet them on next Thursday's show because all the drag queens are going to come on for their own show next Thursday. And you get to know more because we're going to reveal and talk about reveal pictures, maybe some videos, and talk about the show that they were just
Love you, Leanne.
A part of.
Hey,
not
hey,
all of
Leanne.
them have been a part of it, because there's different ones that come on every show that we do, which is every other month, and we share it all over the place on Facebook. T-Roy TV, Everything Yet Nothin, T-Roy Von Shirley, Kevin, and then Oliver Branson, of course, and then all over the world. So I'm sure that if you love or like podcasts, to go on every online podcast channel, and you can pretty much find anybody, and we're one of those. So you gotta check it out. Everything Yet Nothin without the G's, because
on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all those places, it's Everything Yet Nothin with T-Roy.
Yeah.
So, but there are still no G's, just like okay, this way. Everything Yet Nothin with T-Roy. Anyways, without further ado, we could talk about our weeks. We had not been on here very much throughout the last thing. We've had some family tragedies, some technical difficulties. Hell, once we were just canceled.
Yeah.
But that wasn't here. We actually did a podcast that week.
We did, didn't we?
So, anyways, we have guests, so let's bring on our guests.
All right. We absolutely shall.
You can push the button.
So, with no further ado,
Wayne and Sid from Same Tragedy.
Same Tragedy. I likey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How's it going, everybody?
Pretty good tomato juice there.
Hell yeah, I love tomato juice. Can't have too much of it though.
So how's it going?
You know, it's been a ride.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Not bad.
It's like one of those roller coasters where you go all the way up to the top, and you're waiting, and now BAM! Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kathy says, love my favorite Saints.
Love you too, Kathy.
Love you, Kathy.
Thank you for the slippers. They're very comfortable.
I want some.
All
Make
these
some
good
awesome slippers.
and send them to you.
I'll be wearing those on the bus everywhere around the country. Thank you, Kathy.
She makes some very comfortable slippers.
Cool. Oh yeah.
So I know we talked about this backstage, but Leanne says, Wayne, do we have a baby yet?
No, Leanne, not until Saturday.
You're not Wayne.
Oh.
Are you having a baby too? No. He's not due technically until Saturday. No, if he'll arrive Saturday or tomorrow or a week later. We have an appointment tomorrow morning to check up in on him to see more where that ballpark lies. So
Cool.
keep it posted.
Awesome. I like it.
Yeah.
So you have a other child, so it's going to be your second.
Yep. I have Ethan. He is 4 years old.
So is he excited?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's been all talk about being the big brother. So
Awesome. And of course, the wifey's excited too.
mm-hmm. She's just excited to be done being pregnant.
I can understand.
Isn't that great how that works at first? And I just know this through family and friends that have children. We obviously, T-Roy's never been pregnant, but they start out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be a millionaire.
They start out like, "Oh, I went pregnant," blah blah blah, and they end with "Get this freaking thing out of me."
I did a C-section myself.
Yeah, it's a whole more metamorphosis.
Yeah, it's not in the beginning, but once you go for 9 months with this developing in your body, you're like, I just can't. I'm done.
Oh my god, I can't even fathom.
I mean, we obviously can. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Right?
I've heard stories,
Yeah.
but yes. Shout out.
That she looks beautiful on Saturday, and that he will be a great big brother. You're totally right.
just want to say shout out to my lady for everything she is enduring right now and going through, because like I said, she's ready to just be done with the pregnancy.
On top of that, she's also like a massive help to like the band in general.
She is.
She definitely needs a day off or a month off.
She's
Yeah,
basically basically the band manager. So
she's kick ass. Kick ass. Wayne's a very lucky man.
yeah.
Well, hello.
I am very grateful for everything she does. So
Cool.
It's a hard job managing your partner.
and to think, before she even got with me, she had no idea how this realm of music works. From being the outsider, just listening, to now, holy shit, I'm managing this deal.
Right? I can imagine. Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted me to drop any swear words on here, if I was able to or not.
Oh yeah, you see right here at the bottom of the screen it says parental advisory.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's okay.
Fucking A.
Fuck yeah! Yeah! Fucking rock
We-
on!
Kathy. She definitely.
We have to have that. Our the owner of the radio station said it has to be on every one of our podcasts for some reason. I don't understand why.
Got people dropping F-bombs and stuff.
Yeah, like when we upload
Shit
to
bombs.
YouTube, we have to push that button. This is not for people under 18. But we've had some really good topics on here. So,
And there's some young teenagers out there that'll drop every F-bomb.
Oh, yeah. Every other word.
oh yeah, I was that teenager.
It's like a language to
Don't
them.
forget the military.
That's all they got to say, and they understand what they're saying.
We got like 17 different definitions for fuck.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have Jason Cottom in here too. He's the bipolar DM.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, how's it going,
He has
guys?
his own podcast.
I figured that was like just the voices in your head we're hearing.
Well, they get pretty damn
Yeah.
bad, aren't they?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they'll come out later.
Red rum.
More cooks in the kitchen, but the better.
Right.
So, Saint Tragedy, when did you start the band?
The band originated back in 2008. I was a youngin', so you figure, 15 years ago? So
It was
I
a dark and stormy
I was
day.
like 17 when I started this deal. It was a stormy day. The sun wasn't shining at all. I was just like, you know what? Fuck.
What a tragic day.
But yeah, I started this basically 15 years ago, and never imagined it getting to the heights it sees now, which is pretty awesome to say.
Yeah.
And meeting up with Sid and him basically acknowledging that I had basically an album worth of songs written all by myself, no band
Mm-hmm.
around, just me.
It's a kick-ass
singing,
album
right?
too.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, well, this guy seems determined. And I was like, I need determined musicians to
Mhm.
form this thing.
Wayne seemed legit. Wayne was the only person that actually had any sort of like works. Like he had his own music, all original. He wasn't trying to be the next like James Hetfield, the next rock star that someone has like on their wall. He just wanted to be himself, just do music, and like he's still like that today. And he also has like this go-getter attitude. When Wayne says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. Like I'm not surprised when he meets any of his goals, honestly.
So sweet.
Sid, you have an echo.
I think the speakers might be on. A little loud.
Just a little bit.
So you guys
Kathy
are,
says that you've grown a lot since she's met you.
you guys are an independent band from as far as from the big business ones.
Yeah. I mean, we're currently working with a label out of Florida right now, as of recently. But for the most part, yeah, we've been just kind of doing everything ourselves.
Nice.
So who does your album covers, your artwork?
What's that?
Who does your artwork for your albums?
The last one we just put out for Vanquish, I came up with that one. The album before that, the last two albums, we had different people. The Saints and Sinners, we had a guy out of Indiana that I met through another friend of mine that did a lot of cool things for her. And I basically had this vision because I wanted to call the album Saints and Sinners. And I was like, well, what if I sent my face to this person and he just did something completely badass to it? And that's why for the album cover you see literally a saint and a sinner, so to speak.
Love it.
And when we got that back, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Yeah, they did freaking great work on it.
Yeah, they did phenomenal work.
Christopher Jonathan says these guys are so down to earth and great people to help around.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chris
He
is
says all great albums.
we actually met Chris not too long ago. Actually, he was a friend of our drummer Mike, and he started coming out to local shows, helping us out and being supportive, and we just fell in love with the music. So
Cool.
anyone who does that is, a friend of ours.
Yeah, I love your music, man. Like, I screamed so much, I lost my voice. Like, for over a week.
I almost lost mine too.
I can imagine. I was like, I don't see how you do it, man.
We did karaoke 2 nights in a row after those back-to-back shows there. So I would pass up as soon as I heard there was karaoke. I'm like, I'm there.
No, it's fun. I love it.
Yeah, that's T-Ray's gig is karaoke. That's where he used to always go, as a karaoke bar, and then of course he would find a theater that also does karaoke.
Right?
So yeah, you started Saint Tragedy 15 years ago. It was just Wayne in a dream, and then you picked up some artists or some musicians along the way.
Yeah, like Sid said, he started with me in 2010. So basically 2 years after I came up with the idea to do something with it, and he was with us for a good 5 years. He stepped away for a little bit, and then we just got him back. What about? Has it been 2 years now?
About a year and
a half.
Months.
Like that. Yeah, let's say early last year. And when he joined back with us, it was like, all right, you got to be ready for this because there's a lot going on. Like it was just nonstop, boom, 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 show. And then we went on tour with Smile Empty Soul last year in November. And that was a total crazy thing for us to be able to say we were able to go do, because it really showed us what a band takes to be a unit out on the road. Getting on that bus, traveling, literally not wanting to kill each other, for weeks on end.
Right.
Yeah, I went from like not playing any shows for like 10 years, just only practicing guitar, and just immediately just show after show after show, tour, going back to the studio, and even like a music video, and like all that stuff. So I was ticking boxes on my list, man, the whole year. It was pretty fun, awesome.
Hell yeah, I bet.
I've been
That
pretty
sounds like a party.
lifestyle change.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you fell just right into it really well. I mean, you freaking rocked it out. I don't understand how you guys can play guitar. I've never been able to. Like when I did music, I played brass instruments. So the most keys I had was like 4. And that was a French horn. I played trombone, trumpet, and French horn. So
Well,
I never could work this hand, and like you couldn't even imagine trying to sing and playing guitar.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach myself finger picking for slide guitar. Man,
My fingers don't move like that.
Yeah, you have to. You got to keep doing it and doing it slowly, and just man. So, what are your guys' musical influences that that go into your band?
Well, like I've said in numerous other podcast people, anyone that really knows me, my background, I am a huge fan of Shinedown. I've looked up to those guys for at least almost 2 decades.
Heck yeah.
And what I love is when people hear our music without even knowing that, they'll say, hey, you sound like Shinedown. I was like, that's awesome that my influence is showing through the music that way.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But I'm big on a lot of soulful, rock and roll. Like even back to like oldies music, like growing up, listening to all that in the backseat of my mom's car, just singing like the Temptations and just Creedence Clearwater, like
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's
CCR. Yeah, that's the music I grew up on.
Oh yeah.
so. That's my background, so to speak. But
What's your
Sid?
background, Sid?
My background is I have a very middle background, I guess. My family, we're all like pretty much musicians or like writers. My grandpa played a little guitar here and there, but I think he was mainly like an artist. And then my uncle, he plays bass, obviously. And then my dad was a very good, pretty talented guitar player. And it was just natural for me to pick it up. I think I was like 8 years old, and it was a good escape for me. Something that passed my time with, and
Yeah.
would be passionate about it. And I guess like my biggest influences was Metallica, Kurt Mustaine, Zach Wild, all the typical figures. Dimebag.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That also shows a little bit of. I mean, you guys aren't the same age, right? There's a little bit of a gap in age there.
Like 3-4 years.
Oh, not that much.
No, yeah, I think we're about 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
91 and 93. So
Dear God, I was in high school then.
I guess the voices in your head are getting old.
Yeah.
I know, right? They are.
Yeah, I'm about hit Medicaid soon.
The voices in my head were about graduated in 90.
Jesus, I was already. I'm getting AARP out. Envelopes now mailed in.
So Christopher Johnson said back on Saturday, had a few people stop and ask who sings these songs, and he's like, "These are originals." To me, this shows the amount of talent that Saint Tragedy has.
Thank you.
Yes. We were at the campground. We went camping. Well, we didn't go camping. Let's keep it real. We got a dorm at the campground.
Yeah, I go.
So
camping.
it was
Yeah.
everything camp style, except for we had a room with walls and a bed.
Per
We
match.
didn't go into the tent. at
All that
night.
was there
I
was a
sleep on the
bed
ground.
and walls.
Well, we were going to, but we
His
decided
voice
not
in
to.
his head is a lot
And
tougher than
everything
yours.
else was in our car and kept in our car because we had friends down there, so it was like driving back and forth and all that shit. So we just left everything in the car. And
But I had my CD on repeat and
repeat.
listened to it a few times. And
I'm so far.
one of our friends that was with us, I'm surprised they haven't chimed in and talking.
Yeah.
But one of our friends had this stern face and was like, "You all right over there?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Are you ready for the change of music?" He's like, "It's just not my cup of tea, but it's good music." He likes the RuPaul songs and
Yeah, he's totally gay.
But it's good that he recognizes good music. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he let me listen to it for three full runs.
That's because he was getting the seatbelt ready to choke you from behind.
Probably.
So.
Turn out. Yeah, we listen to it a lot. It's amazing that we haven't broke it yet.
And this is why we call it Everything Yet Nothin. We start with the topic
right,
and see where the rabbit trail goes.
right. And they were like, "Oh, okay, what are we talking about now?"
Yeah.
You guys got any good road stories?
Any what stories?
Road
Good
Road
road story,
stories.
your tour stories.
Well, there's Jacksonville. Jacksonville,
The hell did we do in Jacksonville?
Florida, man.
Oh, Florida, man. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we were on tour with Spinal Soul, and we were playing at this place called the Archetype. I think they closed down that week, actually. And I get done with our set. Well, we get done with our set, and I'm just hanging out by the Buzz, which is right next to Smile's trailer. And this guy, he's like drunk, like, slash their tires. You know, so I walk over, get my the big deep voice, like, "Hey," like,
I remember.
and like, dude just gets up and like gets in his car and drives away, and he tries coming back like 3 separate times to slash their tires. It was me, my uncle, and then our tour manager Fonzo. Just waiting for him to come back so we can fuck him up, I guess. I don't know what he was thinking, but yeah, Smiles tire was fine. The tour went pretty nice after that, and then yeah, that was the craziest thing. That was my first encounter with a legit Florida man in the wild.
I always see stories about them all the time and how they die,
Yeah.
often spectacularly.
Or eating each other's faces.
They're on that. Yeah.
What about Ewing?
What was the other one? Was it Tampa? Where we played with the? I'm not going to say the band's name or anything.
Oh, yeah.
But they pulled up in their huge bus.
Oh, yeah.
The opener.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So Smile the Souls got their bus. We got our bus. Obviously, we're direct support for Smile Be Soul on the whole tour. So this show we played in Tampa, the opener, whose name I'm not going to mention. Anything you know what I'm saying? Go on. So they show up in this gigantic tour bus, bigger than all of our buses. And they were like, well, before they even showed up, but they were like, oh, yeah, you guys can move your bus behind, Smile's bus over here. Okay, yeah. And then we're about to get that all squared away. This opener band comes in with their huge bus and just parks right behind their bus, and they're hanging out in the middle of the parking lot. And they had the nerve to get off the bus and say, hey, can you guys move your bus forward a little bit? We can't get in. Who are you? You're on our show.
Yeah.
And you're gonna show up here and act like you run the show just because you got this massive bus with your name on the side of it. And then they all got off the bus and they all acted like their shit didn't stink and they thought they were the coolest shit, and honestly they were not that good, in my opinion.
This venue seemed like it was
like their hometown, like their spot. That's where they started playing and everything. So I think they got used to parking in the same place and all that stuff. Because their name's plastered all over the place in Florida, man. So definitely that's gotta be one of their main hubs to play. Which that's what I thought. When they pulled up like that, they're just so used to being the big deal there or something, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Yeah. To me, it was just very egotistical and unprofessional. But
yeah,
it's
out there for sure.
Yeah, it is sad. I mean, that's why that whole I'm not saying that they were your heroes, but I'm saying that saying you don't want to meet your heroes, because 9 times out of 10
they're pretty much
they're like that.
Yeah. So what does drug support mean?
Yes, Kathy, like and subscribe to Everything Yet Nothin, T-Roy TV, and follow T-Roy Alvancholi.
Leanne Taylor says, getting off.
Good night, Leanne. Thanks for joining us. We love you.
She said prayers for a safe, happy, healthy baby, Wayne.
Thank you so much.
Kathy says Saint Tragedy has awesome music and they are very nice.
Thank you. I think
man.
On about us, honestly.
Well, hello, Tacky Tina. If you're just now popping on,
Hi,
you
Tina.
missed the story. So Tacky Tina is the wife. So it's a gay couple. But Tacky Tina's husband was the one that was like, it's good music, but not my cup of tea.
Oh.
But
we're gonna have to go back and listen to this later.
Well,
yeah. We had a whole conversation about Tony. Oh, I said his name out loud.
Is he gonna show up?
Oh, he'll be here tomorrow.
Say 3 times.
We better have another shot now.
Right.
Kathy
Yes,
says,
it is time for another shot. Everybody get your shot glasses going. Get your beers, because we got to do a commercial.
Yep.
It's Thursday midway. So
tomato juice.
we shall return after these messages.
Cheers.
See you.
Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button.
Yeah, don't push it.
Again?
I swear I'm sober now.
Right?
Oh,
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
Take a shot.
Cheers.
Oh
yeah. Life just got sweeter now that WLFE DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab and bam, there you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com.
We're here. But we didn't take it off the black thing.
Hey, welcome back. We have Saint Tragedy here.
We're looking for you guys.
For a minute, it seemed really black in my head.
It got really dark. I was scared. I wanted someone to hold me. But then you showed up, so we're good now. I can breathe a little bit.
Yes, me too.
I got that other shot in me. I still finished this 0 Heineken. Jesus.
Yummy. 0. Oh my god. So
I got the other one.
we've talked about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Tour life.
What,
So,
what are the plans for the?
What are your plans for coming up tours?
For what'd you say? Coming up shows?
Yeah, coming up shows.
We have October 28th. We're working on a show right now out near us in Antioch, Illinois. So unfortunately, we're not going to make it to Branson anytime soon.
Oh man!
But definitely next year we'll come back. We're going to hang out. We're going to explore Branson with you guys.
We're gonna party on our bus again.
They want to party on the bus. We'll party on the bus, man.
Yeah, we'll show you our Branson.
Oh yeah, totally.
We have a totally different side of Branson that, they don't advertise.
Not at all. Not at all.
The fun part of Branson, not the whole family, faith, fun in front of a flag.
Branson After Dark.
Ooh.
Talking about the nightlife.
Yeah, After Dark starts at 8 p.m. here.
Yeah. There was actually a show that was Branson After Dark, and our friend Jojo or Branson After Hours.
Mhm.
And they would highlight I got those two. So, anyways, they would highlight some of the nightlife and the happenings around here, but then that stopped with COVID.
COVID just stopped everything.
Yeah.
It did.
Man, it was freaky down here because it's usually busy all the time. And I was going to a store, and literally there was nobody on the highway. There was nobody on any road whatsoever.
You drive the street without stopping.
And it seems like the end of the freaking world or some shit here. I didn't like it.
Zombies coming out. Yeah.
Where's my people?
I was an essential worker, so life didn't really change for us.
Yeah, because we stopped. McDonald's is essential.
Yeah.
America was stopping without it.
Big Macs are essential. Hungry is essential.
And a lot of people sit at home and do nothing. They were okay with that. They're like, whatever.
I tried to get fired, so I could sit at home and do nothing and get paid more.
I don't want to be essential.
You have to help a management.
Like I did, like you said, I worked at McDonald's during COVID, and I mean, there were some things that my give a damn was completely 100% busted, and so I've told a couple customers "F you back." I wasn't going to take it. They
drive through window. You know what I think?
Yeah.
Come back here again. You'll probably be dead before next year. So, old lady.
Someone actually says, "I'm from Oklahoma," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Well, you can tell them all about it when you get back to Oklahoma." And they drove off and said, "Fuck you!" And I opened the window up, and I was like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Yeah, I would never do that now in my work.
No.
I love my job.
No, that was like right after that.
Just
You
in case
got-
Paul
You got gumption.
Oh,
Everything I said was not true.
yeah.
Nothing.
Remember that was 3 years ago. A different person at a different time.
Okay, it's not my fault.
The world was ending, and I just wanted to stay at home and get paid for it.
But see, nowadays everyone is highly sensitive on like everything as well. So you really can't. You really got to watch what you say, which sucks
Yeah.
because a lot of us, you know, we don't think before we say something. We just say it. We're like, oh, that wasn't. I shouldn't.
Yeah, that's me all the time.
I gave up on political correctness when I got discharged from the military.
You see, got discharged from the military.
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah.
My pronouns are yes and sir.
It's like, give me 20 now, or you discharge me. I'm out.
Right.
Yeah, my fat ass can't get down enough to get that back many times.
So you have 2 other band members.
Yeah.
Tell us about them.
Well, typically Eric would jump in on these things. Like,
Yeah, Eric, where you at?
every time I do my Throwdown Thursdays, which those of you out there that don't know, I do my own live stream on Thursdays. Typically, I try to do them a little earlier than this broadcast right now. What's going on?
I've seen it. I actually watched it last week.
Oh, there you go.
And we watched it during our barbecue. Well, we didn't watch it. We watched it after our barbecue podcast.
That sounds like fun, dude.
So,
No, I think it was during, towards the end.
oh yeah, we're like,
Halfway there.
all right. Well, we're
Where
gonna
can
get
you
off
find
here
it,
and finish
Bob?
watching
Where
the
can you
Yes.
find it? Is it on Spotify or is
He
it
goes
on-
live.
No, we're on
I'll
Where
show
can
you
you,
all of his
Where can
fan pages and stuff.
where can anybody find you online?
They can find it on the St. Tragedy page. We have a fan page. It's called St. Tragedy Official Fan Forum. You can find my Facebook, Wayne Wiginton. You can find the band's YouTube, Twitter, or not Twitter, it's X now. Sorry, they changed it. X. I keep forgetting that.
But it's still tweeting.
Still tweeting though. It goes on our Twitch. You can find us at Twitch. So yeah, I basically try to live stream everything it let me choose. I'm like, go.
Yeah.
ahead.
Man, so once I get like good, do everything and like make my own like weekly, like just me being me. I guess playing guitar, being me, hanging out with people. And,
Then he can be everything yet something.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for that one.
Kathy, it's not typing things twice. Takatina says shots. I forgot. Like, I was like, why aren't any comments popping up? Anyways, and the Kathy said cheers. I have no idea why that showed up twice. I swear I'm not typing things twice. Sorry. I'll keep quiet.
Kathy,
Oh my God, I'm
where she was seeing it in the future.
Exactly.
She
wouldn't
does
even be
that.
surprised.
She does that.
Ooh, yeah. When you come
Ooh,
down to Branson next time and we show you our Branson,
man.
we'll do free moonshine shots on the landing.
At least you know when you go to Branson, you're not going to be sober.
You know
Because
what?
if you go to the landing and then you go to, well, we'll show you our Branson.
Branson's one of those places you don't want to go sober.
No.
Oh,
I moved to Branson, never drank it before.
the place up here is kind of
Go
similar.
to AA. No.
And Branson is like Wisconsin Dells like on steroids. It's just, well, there's a million and 10 things to do. There's a million and 10 ways to lose all your money. It's just like, you know, and then there's probably a crazy night like that a lot of people don't even know about. That's probably just as fun, if not more dangerous and fun. I don't know.
The scenery of just driving to Branson was phenomenal. Like, just you're going up the hill, all of a sudden you're coming down, you're like, wow, look at all this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was
Yeah,
very-
when I first moved like the first time I came to Branson with him, as soon as we come down that hill and everything was all lit up because we got here at nighttime, I was like, wow, it's like a little Vegas, yeah.
Except no gambling.
But it's nothing like Vegas.
Well, actually, kind of a lot is actually on the underworld. It's a lot like Vegas. We just don't have open gambling.
Right.
It's like this fun space on top of like a mountain.
That's what it felt like for us.
It's a straight line all the way across. There's nothing but corn and fields.
Takatina says, high and drunk a little is the best way to explore Branson.
Damn straight. Or stoned. Or both.
She said high and drunk a little.
Oh, hello.
You got to be crunk.
Yeah, T-Boy's voice.
Drunk.
Oh my god.
Just be obliterated and go and have a great time.
Are there any, how about this? Are there any places you want to go hit on a tour? Like any particular venues or cities you'd like to go see?
I would like to see a lot of the East Coast. And I feel like I've been a lot down south my whole life, basically. So the East Coast would be cool. West Coast is awesome. But I've been as far as like Colorado and all that. But yeah, I would like to see the East Side too, like where everything began, basically. I want to see the architecture is different, the culture, and all that, and like just the vibe of people. Because where we're sitting now, and then sitting down, like let's say like in Louisiana. You know, like it's a different people. You know, it's a whole other vibe. It's different, and it's always interesting. I just want to see like just what things are like over there. You know, just little things. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the overall, we would love to just see the whole country. You know, and as a touring band, that's your goal is to conquer the country and then move on to other countries. You know.
Right.
I'll do the European tour.
You know, there's some bands out there that they instantly just jump to another country and want to go there. It's like, but you didn't even cycle where we're at.
Right, yeah.
I've heard that they do very well. Some bands do very well over there, sometimes better than they do here.
That is true. That's true. Some bands go to the UK and they're like, wow, they absolutely loved everything about it here. And then they come back to the US and like, I don't like it.
Yeah, right. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, fucking America.
One day I'll make it to the UK.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
It's my dream to go to Amsterdam. I know it's basically Amsterdam in America nowadays, but still, there's nothing like Amsterdam.
Yeah, I mean, it's like going to Venice. You know, it's just like, you know, the Ozarks during the flood times, but, you know, it's still Venice.
But the water's prettier.
Yeah, the water's all flooded up around the trailers.
Are you working on another CD?
We have a few songs in the works, not precise for CD yet, but typically our writing process of new things ends up on the next CD, so to speak.
There's definitely going to be like it's going to be a different vibe. We're definitely going to be coming at it. We're going harder.
I feel like this next like chapter of music, because now like, I feel like we have the tools and we worked hard to get a good foundation. You know, so now we're gonna like really like just come at the wall and just try to knock it down. You know, like there's been a lot of stuff I've been playing. Like it's just this next whole chapter, next music is gonna be like personally, it feels like maturity as a musician. It feels very like I'm learning, and so the band, like I'm progressing, getting better as the band gets better and turns into this bigger thing. I'm gonna have, I guess, a very personal attachment to all the music coming up.
Yeah. Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, a lot of bands tighten up. Yeah, a lot of bands tighten up on their second or third album. Now they kind of get the you know, everything kind of meshed together, and you know, some bands their best albums are the third or fourth one even. So
well, and the greatest thing about going into this next album cycle is, you know, Sid has a chance to really be a part of the whole deal. Like, yeah, he recorded on the last EP we just put out, but a lot of that stuff was written prior, so to speak. I think Realign was rewritten, and that was more Sid's take on that song. But like everything else was kind of written before he came back in, and he kind of I figured, yeah, these songs are written, and we had things recorded when he came back. But I wanted to bring him back in the studio and revamp those before we released it, that we could get his touch on those songs.
I like that.
Because to me, it just didn't seem right to
Yeah.
if we have time to redo these a little bit and then release it while you're here. Why
Right.
not? So
Right.
that's what we did.
Yep. Heck yeah.
But yeah, so going into the next album cycle, it'll be completely this band's or this season
It's like a friend.
band.
Right?
So yeah. And it's so much more when you go into the studio and you're laying down those tracks of something you wrote.
Oh yeah.
So of all the songs you guys write, prior to that, well, how do you decide which ones go on an album and which ones don't? Because I can't see you throwing every single one of them on there.
A lot of them, like I feel like, well, like we're gonna continue doing this too. Like a lot of them, like we'll just play out live. You know, and we just put them on an album. It's not good enough for the album, but we probably will still like playing the song. So like we'll play it out live. So if you want to hear some B-side to tragedy stuff, like then come see us at the show and be surprised. You're prepared. You know?
There isn't many songs we've written that we didn't like to not play out. I mean, there's probably a couple on the board that were kind of finished, but we're like, meh. You know, I might go back to it, but then we never do. So we're like, whatever, go on to the next thing.
Everyone's talking about doing a cover of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think sound check, huh?
We have a heavy version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We want to do.
We shred it. We shred the fuck
Oh,
out.
yeah.
That would be
Do a
kick-ass.
Christmas
That'd be fun.
album. Christmas
That
album.
would be
No,
kick-ass.
children's song album.
I bet we could make a Christmas song.
For real.
Hearing his voice on that.
So cool.
For real.
I'm gonna try.
For 2 years.
I do love holiday music, honestly. Like when it gets around Christmas time, I'm all about that. I love putting on Christmas music and decorating.
Oh yeah, me too.
That is
What's Christmas like in Branson?
Oh, God. So-
Overdone.
It starts on October 31st.
I think this year's October 1st.
There's literally been times where I've had my Halloween decorations up in my restaurants that I worked at, and then the boss would be having the Christmas light people coming in and doing it. So it starts in October, and then it goes all the way through, and it's called an Ozark Mountain Christmas.
oh,
And
wow.
everything is
It's like Thomaston Kincaid kind of crap.
lights galore.
Lights
And
everywhere.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, no,
All the
it's-
shows turn from their regular scheduled shows to
Christmas
Christmas
shows.
shows.
all the theaters.
Sour City.
There's the Branson Scenic Railways has the Polar Express.
Yep.
And you go in your PJs and they serve cookies and do a
Yeah,
little
Dollar Tree.
skit through the whole
Oh man.
thing.
Yeah.
You can get some eggnog and cookies, man.
That
That sounds like a good trip for me.
That could go horribly wrong.
Christmas time.
That
Branson.
sounds great, but I bet you the traffic is.
Hell yeah, come down. It's freaking awesome. Like Silver Dollar City is like
Oh,
the
man,
biggest
yeah.
Christmas, like everything. You don't walk down a road in Silver City and not have Christmas lights
Yeah,
because that's how they
How many
light up
pumpkins
at
do they have for
nighttime.
Halloween?
Everything's lit up
Harvest
like
Fest?
Christmas lights.
Like a
And
million
this
almost.
big
I
ass
need to go.
freaking
And every
tree.
single
Like
one
I
with
mean,
a
it's
card.
like how tall did you say that tree is?
Oh, that tree's huge and
Huge.
it lights up and sings.
It all
and
like plays
everything.
songs and it's like each instrument is a different color light. So
I haven't
it's
been
like,
to Silver City in like 15 years though,
That's pretty cool.
and during Christmas because
The
the lights hurts my head.
Well, that's funny. Last time I went when I was a kid, I was like 12, and then I went when I was like 30, and they hadn't changed one damn bit.
Oh wow!
But that is,
It's almost
it's time to go.
so. We have a couple of pictures we want to pop on here of you two playing down here at the theater. This last show that y'all did. So
Did you get my good side?
We'll see.
I don't know what that was.
And this is what I was talking about. Oh,
Man, how many drinks did I have that?
Oh.
I was thinking too hard.
I'm
I'm
chilling.
chilling.
Oh, yeah.
Chilling.
But you were playing guitar at that time too. That's exactly what I was talking about. I don't see how you can play guitar and sing, and your fingers are doing this, and your brain is supposed to be thinking, all right, well, I got to play these notes here. Oh, wait, I got to make words come out my mouth. Oh, and they have to have notes behind them too. Melodies and harmonies, and oh my God, I can't just.
When it comes to me writing something, I try to make it as simplistic for myself as I can so I can play and sing. And then if he takes it and advances it, go for it. But I'm like, this is my bubble. If I'm good with this, cool. But if he starts writing something and it's totally out of my element, I'm like, what the hell do you think I'm going to do with this and try to sing at the same time?
What the hell are you doing to me,
Let's go
man?
back to a 3-chord song.
Well, we have come to the end of the show, man. It's already flew by. So, what are your last comments? Each one. We'll start.
Please, Saint Tragedy, stream the music. Check out our website, sainttragedy.com. Hopefully, we'll get out to a show near you very soon. Next year, we're planning to hit it hard. Hopefully, a bunch of festivals all around the country. So, yeah, we really hope to see you guys out there. So, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you all. God bless you.
Yeah,
Everyone
go
check out Branson. It's an awesome place.
Love that place. Everywhere. It's
Beautiful,
Nice drives, quiet, good people.
Well, thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely freaking phenomenal. Thank you so much for coming on, and I can't wait to talk to you and text you and all that good stuff. So.
Stock.
And have you in my future life, my brothers.
Yes.
So, you have a good night.
You
You as well. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Oh,
Yes, the shows are the best, Kathy. They're Saint Tragedy is so awesome. Where is that? Here we go. Treat Me Well is the best song. So I'm going through, and Kathy said Saint Tragedy Christmas would be fan-fucking awesome. I like how you put that. Night, Tacky Tina. I'll see you tomorrow,
good night,
dear.
Tacky.
All right, everybody. So be a rainbow and.
So everybody, be a rainbow. Help somebody else be a rainbow. Love each other. Take care of each other. Be there for each other, like dramatically, because you never know when your end of your days is, and you want to leave this world as peaceful and happy as possible.
Yeah.
So,
And if you're going to be in Branson tomorrow at 9 o'clock to midnight, or 10 o'clock rather, doors open at 9, stop in at Mr. Glenn Show's, because we're going to have a party, y'all. Whoop, whoop. So, and that's at the Branson Meadow Shopping Center, right down the road from the theater.
and look up Saint fucking Tragedy. Just saying.
Yes. Like, follow, and share. Goodbye. Oh, wait, wrong button. Oh, they left.
Oh, I guess you forgot to tell them to.
We didn't
to
tell
wait.
them to. Hang out and we'll say goodbye. Oh,
Don't tell Papa.
I lost the video clips. What'd you do with the freaking video clips?
Oh.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
I swear it's a professional production.
Thank you for joining T. Roy and a special guest here on Everythin Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life. Like and follow us on Facebook at WLFE DB Radio.
What are you
Oh
doing?
my god, I don't know. Picking my boogers, I guess.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.